Okay, so we got to talk about yet another broken Demon 170. And we're not talking about my car because you see my engine hood is up. We're talking about other customers' Demon 170s that are broke that I have spoken to Dodge about. And so I know there's going to be some people going to be hating that I'm talking about the Demon because I can't afford one, even though I got one sitting right here. But there's going to be a positive story in the end. Trust me that I can help out with every single person's car that is having serious problems. But if you've seen this video right here about OC Motivator, he basically talked to a Demon 170 owner who's had the issue of getting the engine for the last several months. I went and investigated that particular car. Is there any available engines in the country and how I can help you guys out in the future if you're having problems. So enough of this fluff. Let's get to the stuff. Okay, I'm over 41,000 friends, and 72% of you guys are watching these videos, but not yet subscribed. Help a butter out because, like I said, when I make these videos, I do it to make sure that I get everyone taken care of and well informed. Because this situation right here, I didn't necessarily see this customer's email about his Demon 170. I think he emailed me maybe 2 months ago, and I get so much spam in my freaking mailbox that it's kind of hard to spot individual people who have specific things going on with their cars. This one slipped through the cracks, but then I guess he emailed OC Motivator, and OC has seen his email and then basically reached out to me because me, OC, TK, Dizzle, and Motion, we're all in the same group where we go and share all the information amongst one another. OC basically shared with me his information and stuff that, hey, check your email. This customer has had a problem with his car. We need to go help him out. And the funny part about OC Motivator's video, that front part, the little animation where you got like Dealer Avengers in there, that's actually the freaking name of the actual group that I created for all of us to go in there and talk amongst one another. Because you gotta remember the whole story with the soldier, his Demon 170. We basically formed a group since December of last year, and we're literally going there chatting with one another every single day about leaks and helping people out and all this other stuff. Basically, when that customer reached out to OC, I basically got his number and I had a conversation with him on the phone about his car. Basically told me pretty much everything that went down. So basically, just long story short, if you haven't watched OC Motivator's video, buys 2 last call Hellcats. He sell those 2, were basically traded in for this Demon 170. Got a Demon 170. He drives like 800 miles, never tracked the car. And then all of a sudden he's driving and the engine just locks up, stops. He gets the car towed. He gets the car towed to a dealer that he has a good relationship with. And they were like, well, there's no engines available, so we're going to wait. Basically, he was saying that his car went down. The dealer was like, hey, well, it might be a few months and we're going to put an order in for your engine. And then for some reason, Dodge canceled his Demon 170 engine order. And I guess the technician or the service manager left that dealership, and his engine replacement was put in limbo. Then they put the order in again for Demon 170 engine, and they told him for some reason there's no engines available in the country, and they have 0 ETA on when there's gonna be an engine available. So I was like, well, send me whatever you got, and then I'm gonna go and reach out to a few people and reach out to Dodge about this to kind of, help take care of this. Because as a Demon 170 owner myself, I hate, well, hell, not even just that. I'm just a car guy in general. I hate when anyone experiences problems with their cars. And if I can do something to help out, I will help out. I reached out to a few power broker dealers of mine. I have one that I've talked to for maybe the last few years, and he's always giving me solid information. So he had told me a story that, yeah, the Demon 170 engines, there's none available. No long blocks, no crate engines, no nothing. And then I remember he had told me sometime last year that he took a deposit in for a Demon 170 crate engine, the C170, took a deposit in, and then for some reason, Dodge canceled the order out of the system, and he can't order one since. So he had to return the customer's deposit. And then he told me up to like maybe 2 weeks ago when I talked to him, there's no Demon 170 engines available in the country. Time out. Part of the interruption. But if you're looking to upgrade your ride, do not sleep on these deals. Head over to my friends at dragracingwheels.com and justbotones.com and use my promo code BUTTER at checkout to save up to an additional 15% off on your next order. Wheels, tires, exhaust, performance parts, they got it all. And if you're a member of the military or first responder, you can save even more, up to 20% off on select brands like Ford Star, Corsa, MBRP, and more. So don't miss out. This offer expires on June 4th. So go check it out and save some money before the summer hits. Now let's get back to this. Yeah, currently right now, if your engine goes down, there is no D170 engine, no long blocks, no crane engines that I know of. So I also raised that concern with Dodge as well, and they're looking into why there is no engines available. I know ever since last year, helping people out with their cars, that getting the engine, you had to wait a while because there's just none really sitting, right? Customer car who went down last January in 2024 that I had to help out with, he had to wait 3 months. And then luckily, well, I'm not saying luckily because an engine blown up isn't a nice feeling, but luckily when Racer X blew up his engine, his car, Dodge was literally coming out with engines around March, and that's when Racer X blew his engine, so he was able to get one right away. But that was a long block. And then the other cars I helped out, especially the one with the bearing that was missing in it, people don't want to believe, but still no one to this day has went to Dodge to actually ask them whether or not that was true or false. They just type in that's impossible. I'm doing TK, that's impossible. But no one has disproved me that never happened. So that car I had to help out. And then the other one that I helped out with, that pistons went through the block, those cars had to have full crate engines. That was in the summertime that I helped out with too. So you had first, when engines was going down, you had them replacing the long blocks. Then I'm assuming that, you know, for some reason there's no long blocks available. Then they had to start moving over to give people full crate engines to replace in their cars. And then now it's like, there's no long blocks and there's no crate engines. So what is going on here? So whenever I get an update from Dodge about what is going on with no engines available, I'll make sure I make another video about that. The customer whose car went down, he's definitely being taken care of by Dodge's top team. But the main thing is, like I said, sometimes you have to make videos like this in order to gain people's attention, because when you got people that's up here this high, they don't necessarily know about stuff happening down here, right? You got these guys trying to hide the Easter eggs for Vipers, V10 engines, maybe a V12 Viper.
It's kind of ironic, really, that a brand that's known for making so much smoke is taking transparency so seriously. Now, if that wasn't enough, and you're really paying attention,
you got all this stuff coming out that they're trying to navigate around tariffs and all this other stuff that they probably just didn't, you know, just notice that, hey, there's a missing inventory of engines for D170s. These are high performance halo vehicles. Like, we should have a stock of these engines available, like, because people spent, people spent over $100,000 over sticker for these cars, and they can't even drive their cars for like a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, or in this case, several months, just because there's no inventory of a particular part. And then there's other people whose their engines are grenaded on them, but it wasn't to the point to where they needed a full engine replacement. Some people's dampeners that I've talked about in videos like this right here, their dampeners, the bolts on the backside is coming out and is seizing up and grenading the timing cover and the dampener, and cause their engine to lock up. And luckily, I guess it turned the car off fast enough for it to not seize their engine. So there's been several people who's had to deal with that crap about their timing cover and the dampener messing up. I was like, oh gosh. So that's a cause for a lot of engine replacements. There's one guy I saw, he was waiting for an actual dampener and a timing cover, I want to say about 3-4 months. I remember seeing, I think it was like December, January, where his car, he was talking about he was waiting. And I just seen a post by the same guy literally yesterday. And he picked his car up from the dealership and he was like, my car, the belt is slipping on it. My supercharger is slipping. And he took a picture of his engine bay. And I'm like, yeah, that belt on your car is not the belt that comes on the car originally. For some reason, the Dodge dealer put a longer belt on his D170, and immediately when he started driving his car, he knows that it's slipping. But I guess the Dodge dealer, once they fixed his car, they never test drove it to make sure everything was fine. They basically just fixed his car, put the wrong size belt on the car. Hey, thank you, have a nice day. And then he's immediately noticing his car slipping. He thought he had got his car fixed, but then bam, he gotta get his car fixed yet again for our dealers. I just wanna say incompetence at this point. I mean, there's no other way to say but incompetence, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure when you go look in the system, or even just look at the belt, it tells you what size is on there. The last 3 numbers is the size. And if you put a belt on there that's like bigger than that, then maybe, just maybe, you don't need to do that. Maybe you need to just order the actual belt properly and don't just find one laying around the shop, put on somebody's car that spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on a car and then just don't even test the car. But one thing that I said in the beginning was that I'm gonna be able to help you guys out directly if you're having issues with your car. So if you are at your wit's end with your car, it's taking months to get stuff done, you can reach out to me. And I'm gonna scroll my social medias down here again, but you can reach out to me. The best way to reach out to me is through Instagram, because I get those DMs very clean and easy to find. So reach out to me on my Instagram DMs right here, Butter the Insider on Instagram. If you send me an email, 9 times out of 10, I probably won't see it because I got all those Chinese sponsorship stuff in my daggone inbox. So reach out to me on Instagram, tell me about the story about your car, give me your case number and stuff, and I have a direct connection to Dodge's top team to make sure that I can get you to the right people who can help you guys out, because literally every single person I helped out other than one, I'm waiting for him to message me back to let me know about his car, but every single person that I've sent to Dodge over the past year and a half of me doing this, every single person with the exception of one, I got to find out what's going on with his car, every single one of them got taken care of and pretty fast. One of the best known ones is that scrap pack car that I did. You guys remember that video I did where the back half of his car was not welded properly and he was going through a bunch of nonsense for like months with Stellantis' buyback team for them to buy the car back so he gets money back and go buy another car? Well, he basically, and this is on the forums too, so you can't say I lied about this, but he basically thanked me on the forums for getting involved, and now he got a brand new car. Had to get his old car limited out or basically bought back or whatever. And he got a brand new car, is definitely happy and stuff. So I do stuff to help you guys out and I don't make no money off of that. You can go ask him in the forums, hey, did Butter ask you for a single penny in helping you get your car fixed? You can ask any person, I don't never ask for them to pay me any money. If you wanna give me something, that's one thing. But you don't have to feel obligated to help me out with this or pay me for that and do this, whatever. I truly want to make sure that every single person is happy with their Dodge car, because at the end of the day, regardless of what some people might type on the forums and cry about that I do when I make these videos, I want to make sure that each individual person is well taken care of. I may not be the biggest influencer, but I will abuse my ability to get things done to make sure that you are taken care of. Every single time I've talked to Dodge has been either to basically get information out of them about future product or to help somebody else out. I don't never reach out to them directly to fix stuff with my car, right? Like in the next video I'm gonna talk about, they reached out to me. I didn't go directly to them because I can go to Tim Kaniskis or Matt McClear. I go to them directly, hey, can you get my car fixed immediately? Because this is unacceptable. Like, I'm not a prick. I use that ability. Like, hey, can you guys take care of this for this customer? You guys take care of that for that customer? They'll tell you. I always ask them to fix somebody else's problems, not mine. So I'm just saying that if you're having problems with your car, you're at your wit's end, and you just want your damn car fixed, holler at me, and I'll get you to the right people that get your car fixed. Don't come at me because you're waiting for a tire to come in for 2 weeks, or you're waiting for a part to come in for like a week or two. Come talk to me if you're having problems with your car and you're literally at that point where your car's been down for months, you get no resolution, they won't buy your car back, they can't tell you when the engine's coming back, your car's been going through heck for the past 3-4 months. Come at me with these very serious problems. I don't want to jam them up with little issues that you just gotta wait a couple weeks for and it's resolved. I want the biggest issues that are facing your cars that you're just fed up and you just want to, well, I'm gonna edit that word out. I shouldn't say that word, but let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, and I'm gonna go make another video talking about my car in my case. So let me know what you guys think, and until the next time, oh yeah, you can watch this video right here. That's gonna basically talk about my car, because I'm gonna make another video after this about the update to that video. So check out this one out right here, and until the next time, I'm out.